Starting in Tadasana, we're standing, we're going to get the energy flowing. Bring your hands to your heart, palms together, shoulders down the back, taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, I want you to sit back into your pretend chair, so shoulders down the back. So when you take this, make sure there's no curve in the spine, so you've got to tuck those sit bones under, shoulders stay down the back. Have a look, can you see your toes? Are they in front of your knees? So your weight's in your heels, so round up through the glutes and get that energy flowing. A couple of nice deep breaths here. Feel that mood lifting already as that energy starts to build. And then we're going to float the arms forward. Do keep the knees soft if you want to, and just hang heavy here. So let the head relax, let the shoulders relax, let all that energy drain down your body. And then slide your hands above your knees to come to that flat back position. So shoulders again away from the ears, engage in the core. So you could be able to, if you could, rest a cup of tea on your back, and it will hold strong. So shoulders away from the ears, lengthen through the spine. Well done. And then float down again, bend in the legs, press down, and energy up. Breathing in, exhale, hands to the heart. We'll start that whole flow again. So breathing in, exhale, go back into your chair. So tuck that tailbone under, use the sit bones, weight in the heels. Let that energy fire up through the thighs, yeah? Breathing in here, breathing out. Let it build. If you want to ease off, just come up further. If you want more of it, take it down deeper. Use your breath, contain that energy, and then float forward. So exhale and release. So lengthen the head, the shoulders, release down the arms. Weight to the toes if you can. If you need to keep the knees soft, please do. Okay, over the toes, relax the head, give it a little shake. Let everything you don't want holding you down go. And then hands slide up the shins, bring that energy in again. Draw that core nice and strong, shoulders away from the ears, back nice and long, and that spine running that lovely energy up and down. Good. And then exhale, release it all, bend the legs, breathe it in. Good. Exhale, hands to the heart, shoulders down the back. Now we're going to step our right foot back behind us. So keep that left foot forward enough, knee is over the ankle, and your right foot's turned out to the side. If you're using a yoga mat, turned out to the side of your yoga mat. We're going to lift our arms up, breathe that energy in. So we've got a nice lot of space coming to the hip, strength in that leg. Just watch this knees not wobbling. Keep your foundations nice and strong, nice and secure. I'm going to again just turn this side for you. So we're going to flow from this is warrior one into warrior two. So our right arm's going to come back behind us and open our chest and hips out. Keep that knee out towards the little toes. You can look to that back arm. That right arm is then going to sweep back through, hips turn, come back to warrior one. Inhale, exhale, you open out, drop that right arm back. Inhale, it sweeps through, hips come forward. Exhale, we open it out, keeping that knee and that leg nice and strong, shoulders down. Inhale, lift up. One more time, exhale and open. Inhale, come all the way through and bring your hands to your heart. We're going to take it to a balance, so warrior three. So shift the weight off your back foot, standing legs strong, keep it soft at the knee, and then lift that leg behind you up if you can. All right, so take it to where you can, and then see if you can straighten the leg you're standing on. Okay, hips stay down, shoulders down the back, engage in the core. Keep your focus on a spot. Your legs lifting, your mood's lifting. And then lower the foot down, come back to Tadasana. Nice deep breath in here. And breathe out. Good. Breathe it in. And breathe it out, feeling that energy working around your body. Well done. We're going to start it all again with the left foot. So step that left leg back behind you. Just find your placement. Right knee is over the ankle. Hips are forward, so feel that space and that hips opening, the heart opening, the mind opening. Lift the arms up, shoulders down the back, find your warrior one. Again, I'm just going to turn this way because I think it's easier for you to follow. So shoulders, everything, hips forward, back foot turned out, and then taking that left arm, exhale, it opens behind you to open the hips and chest to the side, and then inhale, sweep it back through. Exhale, circle it back, opening everything up. Inhale, lift it back up and through. Just watch that front leg. It's staying strong, it's staying secure. Knee is over the ankle, it's not wobbling in. Exhale, open everything up. Inhale, lift. Good, so you're working through the waist, those oblique muscles. I'll take that one more time. Exhale and open. Inhale, bring it back through, and taking the hands to the heart. So strong through that front leg, step your back foot in, keep your shoulders and hips down to the floor, and then see if you can slightly lift that foot off the floor. Stay rooted, 5 toes down in that standing leg. Then see if you can stretch that standing leg, keep the hips, shoulders down, lengthen through the spine. 2 opposing directions, the energy through the crown of the head, back through that foot. Good, well done. And then step the feet together, hands together. And coming back into Tadasana. Lovely, got that energy flowing. Let's take it down to the floor. So breathing in, lifting up. Exhale, forward fold, bending the legs if you want to. Otherwise, just have a little hold here. Relax the head. Give those shoulders a wriggle. And then everybody bend the legs, looking forward to the top of your mat, hands stretch away, and then step your feet back behind you. Find your downward facing dog. So make sure you're not stacked over, we're not doing press ups or plank, so we're pressing back away from the hands to the heels. Have a look to the feet. Open those shoulders down the back. And then lower down onto the hands and the knees. So this time the hands come back under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Couple of rounds of cat and cow. Get that energy flowing through the spine. Exhale, curve the spine, chin to the chest. Inhale, let the belly sink. Visualize that breath flowing through your body. All that energy that we've mustered up, let it flow. Let it warm you. Let it give you a smile. Exhale. Breathing in, one more time, exhale, curve the spine, and then come to a neutral spine. Let the toes come down and just reach the arms a little bit further ahead because we're going to lower down onto the mat. So bend the arms at the elbow, chin to the chest, lower down, nose, chin, chest, tummy, hips, find the floor, and then stretch your arms out ahead of you, your legs back behind you, and you're going to bend both legs, okay, keeping the hip width apart. Reaching round for your feet. One at a time. Chin is not on the ground, so we're going to hover our nose off the floor, so with the neck is nice and long, and then coming into our bow pose. So if you can, breathe in here. As you exhale, lift maybe the head, the chest, maybe the shoulders, just the shoulders, maybe the legs, the thighs, the knees, and if you can here, keep that breath flowing. You might be able to rock. This is a great stretch for the whole body, quads, chest, shoulders, back. Let all that energy flow. Good. And then really spring it down. Well done. Coming straight back, hands under the shoulders. Tuck the toes under, seat back towards the heels. Keep the knees nice and wide and stretch out, head to the ground. Breathe in here, exhale. All the way down the back to the hips. Just find that grounding, find that security, which will also increase your mood, knowing that you're safe and secure. Good. And then just walk the hands up towards you. Bring the knees together and just sit on the heels. If that's not comfy, then stay lifted here. We're going to do a lion's breath now, which is just a really fun breath that will just make you laugh. You can just watch me and laugh, and hopefully that increases your mood. So all we do, we screw up our face really tight and you hold your breath. And then you do, if you're from an 80s child, the whack-a-day Blair, but kind of sticking your tongue out and really exhaling, so you're getting all that stale breath out of your lungs, basically, is the physical, but emotional, it's just fun. So we're going to do 3 of them. Okay, so breathe in, screw your face up really tight, hold that breath, 1, 2, 3, and then again, well done, breathing in. Screw your face up really tight, hold it all there. And 1, 2, 3, breathe out. One more time. Breathe it in, screw your face up really tight, hold it all tight, and then we're going to expel all that stale energy. 1, 2, 3. If you've got kids, they'll love that. Okay, from here, let's take the feet over to one side. We've got all rid of all that stale energy and stale breath in our lungs, and now we're going to work the core, so with a little balance. So finding the feet hip width apart, hands under the thighs. Let me go this way, shoulders down the back, and just see if you can pick one foot up, hold that there. If you can, then find your balance, bring the other one up as well. If you don't want the hands here, they can be on the floor, or you might be able to lift them up, so shoulders down the back. Finding a balance is always fun as well, it's always a challenge. You've got to think about so much. If you want to, maybe lift the legs, reach open, feel strong. Use that lovely fresh breath, there's nothing holding you back now. Good, and then release, bring the feet down. I'm going to take it all the way down to the ground to find our happy baby. So knees into the chest, and then just take a little rock side to side. And then you want the knees to open so they're wide and outside of your body, okay? And then stack your feet over your knees, flexing the feet. Reach into the soles of the feet if you can. If that's too far, then reach on the calves or the shins somewhere and draw the knees down at the side of you. If you can get those feet, great. So we're opening up the hips. The back is nice and flat on the floor, no pressure on the neck. And just really pressing down to open the hips up. And just learn from those lovely kids. They do this because it's fun, it feels good to have your hips nice and open, not stale, not stiff, just open, finding that breath and that energy, giving it space to move around the body. Well done. Really press down there. If you want to take a little rock with this as well, that's nice too. Good. And then bring your knees together, and then we're going to take our legs up the wall. So I'm just going to spin around here, shuffle myself close up to a wall, and this is probably the best mood buster that there is. So just basically take your legs up a wall as high as you want to. The closer you are, the stronger it will be. Okay, so taking them up. If you want a block under your head at all, or a pillow, get yourself comfy, palms on your belly, away from you. If it's too much, you can take the legs bent, so the feet are a little bit lower down, and you can stay here as long as you want to. This is great to do before bed, or if you're struggling to sleep in the night, just flip yourself upside down. And what it does, it's getting the heart higher than the head. Flipping yourself upside down often, is just what you need. I do it to my kids, hang them upside down, and it calms them down immediately. It changes their mood. My nan always used to say, dip children in water or put them upside down if they're in a funny mood. So it does help, and you'll feel all that energy drain down your legs. So the feet and the ankles begin to soften, the legs, the shins, the knees, the thighs, and all that weight drains down, and it does great work for your lower back, your hips, your spine. And so it's cementing your upper body to the ground, giving it that space it needs to open out, and it's giving your lower body the lightness and the freedom that they need. On our legs all the time, so have that. It's great for digestion, for everything. So for calming you down, flipping the body upside down changes it, it shakes the nervous system up and sends a signal to your brain to just chill out, to quieten down. So by all means, stay here as long as you want. To come down though, you just bring one knee at a time and roll yourself onto your left side, okay? So, and just rest here for a moment. So resting on the side, just not rushing up from it, okay? And then press yourself down into your mat and swing your legs around and come up. So I hope that's helped you just feel good on a Monday morning. Start your week as you mean to go on. Bring your hands to your heart. Namaste. Have a good week, whatever it brings.